So what I was going to do before I was so rudely interrupted by the fact that my borescope is broken was take the borescope and slide it down there, but my connection has done broke. Hold on. So this is going to be a totally separate video from the video I was filming, but you're not going to know that watching this. Watch the magnet fishing video, world's biggest magnet fishing rig. Anyway, Harbor Freight, the expensive boresite or borescope repair. Since, I'll show you here in a second. So gentle with my stuff. This connection, woo, get it in frame. Yeah, that ain't no good. So here's hoping that I even can fix this. Oh, there we go. Come on, clamshell. Ooh, whoop, missed a screw. That would probably be helpful if I counted. Gentle. Wow. Holy crap. That's a way bigger battery than I expected there to be on this thing. Okay, let's there we go. Okay. What do we have here? Flip it right side up. 4,500 milliwatt hours, 3.7 volt, 16.65 watt hours. That's actually a pretty stinking big battery. I didn't think that would be this big. And they got the thermal tape on there. Stuff doesn't catch fire. It'll melt, but it won't catch fire, which is a nice feature. I'm actually surprised. Genuinely surprised. Alright. This is not the screwdriver I would have preferred to use on this. Note to self, there are little square washers for this. Whoop. Okay, screw that. Let's not pull the whole thing up. I'm probably not even in frame. There we go. That side. So, does that mean? There, hold on. I'm gonna need to get a pair of pliers. Alright, we're back. Very sloppy 14 mil. It's not 9/16. I don't want to break those plastic. There's two little plastic retaining tabs. I don't want to break those off. If I pull it out, and that means the whole assembly should come apart. Okay, that wiring's not going to, so hold on. Damn it. Well, that wire, you see, right? That little red wire done broke off. Question is, broke off from where? It's got to be right in there. Okay, let's see if we can't fix that. So I was freaking out for a second because I started getting a warning message on my Heiko that I've never seen before. I was like, good, what went wrong now? Today is not my day. And then it occurred to me like an idiot, I didn't plug the iron in, and presumably that's a safety message letting me know the iron is not plugged in. Hey, look at that. Works great now. 10% rule. Gotta be 10% smarter than the equipment you're working with. So normally I use this big fat shovel like tip. But that's just a bit too big, so we went with the finest tip I have. There we go. So I peeled back all the little elastic they put in there. You can see right there is where that little red wire used to be attached. This is going to be a pain, no matter which way I cut it, because I don't have any helping hands clamps. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So that's the best I can do camera work wise. So likely if you own one of these and it stopped working, powering on, but you're not getting the imagery, probably you've got one of these wires that's come loose. My assumption is that the red is voltage to the camera, black is ground, and then green and yellow are data. I assume that because that's the same colors that are in a regular USB. So I'm going with they were just cheap and went with what they had available. You know, there's no reason to re-engineer the wheel or reinvent the wheel if you don't have to. Here we go. I'm admittedly not the world's greatest at soldering very small components. Show you the rig. Woo! So that's how we were holding everything. A pair of lacing pliers and then some cough medicine and 2 name tapes. One on either side to kind of wedge it, and then the tripod's held in place with a 12-inch, 3/4-inch drive extension. So I might have, I don't think I did, but you can see the bite marks from the lacing pliers when I crimped down on it to hold it in place. I mean, if I really jacked up, worst case, I'll just replace all the wires, but I don't want to do that today. So whilst I'm getting everything reassembled, might as well take a moment and look at the board. So I'm too lazy to put the tripod on. They're all off-brand chips, which is completely expected from Harbor Freight, but if you have anything wrong with this, the board itself doesn't look bad. There's nothing I can see that's wrong with the board. But if this thing doesn't work at all, likely it's probably one of these 2 solder joints have come undone. If it turns on but you don't get any feed from your camera, it's probably the problem that I just had. One of those 4 wires that has come undone. So to me it looks like this was just held in place with super glue, which I don't have any more of, at least here. So we're just gonna plug it back together and hope for the best. Where's that? Keyway should be facing me. Of course, that assumes that there we go. I assembled it. The keyway 180 degrees backwards. But no matter. Turn on and work. Give me an image. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there you go. If your Harbor Freight camera stops working, it's likely that that connection went bad. Okay, so for another project I'm working on, what I wanted to do was to inspect and see how that hole was looking that we were. Well, let's do this the better way. There you go. Now you can see that. And yeah, so for what it's built to do, that's not a bad repair. Yeah, I actually don't see any of that waviness that we had when we're just out in the open. Must be something with the, I want to say aspect ratio. No, that's not right. Aspect ratio is not the right word. I got some chips I gotta clear out of that. So yeah, if you own a Harbor Freight or cen-tech, or well, cen-tech is a sub company of, I want to say, Tech. They make good stuff, at least in my humble opinion. And yeah, so if you own one of these and it stopped working, that's probably why.